Hey guys, today I just wanted to talk to you about 7-string necks and neck pocket widths, what our bodies are cut for, and what you should look for in a 7-string neck for one of our bodies. All of our 7-string bodies are cut to 65 millimeter wide Japanese specification. What does that mean? Well, Ibanez necks, 7-string necks, can range anywhere between 65 and 68 millimeters wide. We purposely make our neck pockets 65 millimeters wide at the narrowest factory spec because it's a lot easier to remove material than it is to add material. So if you have a wider neck, it can, the neck pocket can be modified to accommodate a wider 66, 67, or 68 millimeter wide neck. Now, if you don't have the resources to open up the neck pocket, then your options are a little more limited as to what you can use for an off-the-shelf factory necks. Now, any of my necks will work perfectly, but there's a lot of misinformation out there on the internet as to what necks will fit and what necks won't. So I'm just want to give you a little bit of guidance here today. So I have 4 necks here. There's a whole guitar there. Let's see, 2004 7321, 2000 RG7620, and a 99 7620, and there's the heel stamps on the 7620s. And then this guy is I believe it's 2010 RG7321. And I just want to go over very little details that are kind of easy to overlook. Now, the main thing I get is I have an RG7620 neck, it'll fit perfect, right? Or I have an RG7420 neck, or a 7320 neck, it'll fit perfect, right? It's a really vague question to ask. And for starters, factory specs, on the factory spec sheet, both the 99 and the 2000 necks are supposed to be 65 millimeters. You know, it's common knowledge out there that most RG7620s are 65 millimeters, but let's take a look here. And granted, I'm doing this with one hand. This is not the most accurate way to measure, but it's going to get my point across. 65.83. It's on the outside edge of tolerance for 65 millimeter necks. 65.75. Oops. 0.68. But this neck is a very nice, snug, comfortable fit into our bodies. Let's take the next year, the 2000. That's also supposed to be 65 millimeters. $66.97. Let's see if I can get a better. 66.92, so almost 67 millimeters. So there's almost a 2 millimeter discrepancy from what my bodies are cut for. Factory specs say they're the same, but they're not. I wish I had more samples here to go through, but that's a pretty wide variance. Now, to go to the opposite end of the spectrum, the 7321, what do we got here? 65.39. That's going to be a great fit. However, my bodies are cut for Japanese specification. This is Indonesian, and the holes, this guy, there's kind of 2 holes intersected there, and that guy, those are the Indonesian factory holes. You can see where I re-drilled for Japanese, here, 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 and here. Not exactly rocket science to drill new mounting holes. If you can use a hand drill, you can do it. But there is that discrepancy. The neck may fit perfect, but I can guarantee Indonesian mounting holes, or Korean or Chinese or whatever junk factory Ibanez is pumping their necks out of nowadays, they're not going to be consistent. So you really do have to plan on drilling new mounting holes on a non-Japanese neck. And that also includes the 7420s, 7421s, 7320s. Yeah, so we got that. And then here is the last RG 2010. This is 2010. Yeah. I just want to show you the dimensions here. Let's see if we can. Yeah. 67.79. So this is technically supposed to be a 68 millimeter neck. A little under, but it's not that big of a deal. It's in the ballpark. So I just wanted to show the spread, show what to look for. You know, opening up a neck pocket isn't that big of a deal. But I get people assuming too much that necks are going to fit perfect, and I want to try to clear some things up. And let me know if you have any questions or you need further clarification on any of this. You know, of course, if you don't want to horse around with trying to fiddle with fitting necks or finding the right neck, any of my necks will work. And they're built just as good as the old Japanese ones, if not better. So thanks for taking the time for watching. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions.